I'm gonna have a hard time making this video. Okay, it's been a very eventful past weekend for those when it comes to music and entertainment. John Cena's last match was this past Saturday, in which he tapped out. Bad decision making from Triple H and WWE. Argue with your mama. And of course, Nas and DJ Premier dropped the album called Light Years this past Friday. And as a guy who is a long-term Nas fan, I'll be honest with you. Light Years is not good, but it's not Nas's fault. So for those who don't know Nas and DJ Premier, I'm not going to break it down who Nas and DJ Premier are. If you don't know who they are, this is not the right channel for you. Man, why are you here? Nas and DJ Premier have numerous collaborations together, starting from the NY State of Mind series to Nas is Like, other classic records that fall under Nas' catalog. This is not one of them. And I say this as a major Nas fan. I'm Team Nas all the way. Even when the whole beef happened with Jay-Z, as a little kid, I was screaming Team Nas. But Nas ain't the problem here. If you hear Nas's lyrics throughout the album, it's this Nas that you love to hear. He's witty, he's clever, he drops messages, he drops insight. The problem is DJ Premier does not know how to make a beat nowadays. I remember driving to work and hearing the Nas Light Years. I've already heard some mixed reactions about the album, particularly DJ Premier, but I'm the type of person, I don't want to make judgment off of what other people say. I rather get my own experience. And then I hear My Life Is Real. That beat sounds like somebody who just started on Florida Studios 9. Not even 9, like 8 or 7. It wasn't good. I was tripping. Nas was spitting per usual, but I just couldn't get past of how poorly produced the song was. And that becomes a recurrent theme throughout the whole album. So when I got to the next track, Get Ready, the beat got worse. Again, Nas delivered with his lyrics. He does the best that he can. But Premier does not follow through sonically. New York State of Mind 3 offended me. As a guy who is a major fan of the first one and the second one, the third one's just a far cry from the simplistic genius of those first two. I don't know what he was thinking, but he needs to think more. And that seems to be the problem with the whole album. The production is so bad. It's mediocre at best and abysmal at worst. Now there are a few highlights of the album. Madman wasn't that bad of an instrumental for making it a good song, and Writers is arguably the best song off the album with a pretty decent instrumental and Nas just going off lyrically. He has a few joints where he's My Son's King has the best production on there. It's a dope instrumental that DJ Premier produced, and Nas dropping the message about the future brothers and sons of our community. Nasty Esco Nasir is a back and forth between personalities that Nas has developed over his career. Bars. But again, the instrumental kind of falls short. Bouqet to the Ladies is a great tribute and shout out to all the female MCs and artists that have shown and proved themselves over the years. It's a great shout out. It's just that, again, DJ Premier. And then we have the track with Your Story, My Story with AZ and Nas, which isn't a terrible instrumental, but you can definitely tell Nas and AZ just winged it and just had a conversation. They didn't even do a third verse, they just had a whole conversation throughout the whole last part of the track, when they could have just done a back and forth on the third verse. I still like the song, but that's one thing I didn't like when it came to Nas's, rapping and lyrics in the album. It all boils down to Third Childhood, which is a pretty dope song, and Nas gives some gems about, still at this age, you can still live youthful. And it's a dope song, and the instrumental isn't too bad. But if you want to compare it to Second Childhood, yeah, that's the issue. And I get it. I'm not the type of person that relies solely on vibes or instrumentals. In my music, I tend to keep more of the simplistic beats that don't overshadow what I'm trying to say. It's having simplistic, minimalistic approaches to instrumentals helps the audience listen to the lyrics that's being said. Eminem did that in his early days with Marshall Mathers LP and Slim Shady LP. J. Cole has a habit of doing this. Nas himself has a habit of doing this. It's just, sonically, it still has to work. And sonically, it just falls flat. So flat that it hurts the album in general. I can't make an excuse. And for somebody as legendary as DJ Premier, it's unacceptable. It's Nas was beating the bad beat selection allegations with the Hit Boy collabs. We know Nas can deliver lyrically. We know this. We've seen this in the Magic series and the King's Disease series he has with Hit Boy. It's just with this one, it's just not good because the production does not help what he's trying to say. It's too basic. It's not even just basic, it's half-assed. It comes off half-assed. At least with Nasir, the beats were inconsistent, but the issue with the album is Nas sounds uninspired in that album. This album, Nas don't sound that uninspired. It's just that the producer that makes the beats for Nas sounds uninspired. And that's what hurts. That's what hurts. I hate to say it, but yeah, Twitter was right on this one. DJ Premier might be washed. What's going on with these producers nowadays? For Pharrell being tone deaf with his speeches, to Timbaland making AI artists and AI music, to Premier not producing quality music, to, Kanye. What's going on with our legends? I'm just glad we still have Alchemist and Just Blaze that can deliver. But as far as this album, I'm giving it a 2.5. Because Nas delivered lyrically, but the production and sonically it's just so bad for me to trust you. It's not an enjoyable listen. And as somebody who is a fan of minimalistic beats, this one just doesn't deliver. Nas, you gotta hit up Hit Boy. Give us another King's Disease. Please, because it's a stain on your catalog. And it's not even your fault. Thank y'all for checking out and hearing my complaints and my reviews on the album. Let me know what y'all think about it. Do y'all think I was too harsh on DJ Premier? Would y'all ever go back and listen to it? Because I won't. And that sucks because, again, I'm a Nas fan. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
A poet shrouded in mystery, with your posters hazy. Who'd have known from the concrete would be growing a daisy? The souls of many been on shoulders lately. Still I walk while focused daily. Hat low like the old Jay-Z. Can't let some hate take over my soul.